to the team that already has Nocturne, you have to be aware that your communication and timing has to be very quick. As soon as Nocturne ultimates, you have to pop your ultimate, or else you
wasn't sure that the Flag and Drag was down. They didn't actually have a ward in try to see that. If that was spotted, he could have punished him much more heavily, and now they're just trying to harass here under tower. This airy...
Oh! Top lane. And they've got the first herald as well.
Except for bottom lane.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the overall game is close for the 500 gold first blood. That is a very strong laning phase from the solos.
Yep. More like themselves. TL threatening down on that bottom side here. They're going to go for the dive.
Go for it. Here we go. Taunts through. Health bar. Lucas dots on down, but the sweet spot lands. As he can, but I mean, the man is down 40 CS in a tower, and here comes the first play on Jojo Pion. He's going to flash to safety, but still stays in range of the shot. That flash up for Bjergsen, but can he get away? Of course, they can burn the turret down as well if they really want to. Play around the top maybe a little bit. They're going to put the attacks on. They'll get excited for it. He's going to run away, and poor Bwipo has nowhere to hide. Dodge them, buys a few seconds, but they're going to get kill number 2 on the board. Bwipo just being assassinated in the top lane.
And that's a critical kill for Danny to get him back into this game, get him that tower gold. He's around for it, and he gets the kill. He's pushing up here to the tower, tier 2 tower as well.
But damage and will not be feared to press it in time. He's not going to land with the fear. And here we go, the A engage for the Aatrox. Pushes the flash away, a little bit too late. And Impact straight up solo kills Han Sama through 2 summoner spells, and he's gonna eat Santorin next. The man is hungry here in the lower bracket final.
And they're not done yet. KazaLoLLCShighlights gets gold carded. He flashes under turret, but 3 is doomed.
4v1, this man's not gonna live. Who's gonna get the credit? Jojo Pion finds his first kill of the matchup. EG wants some excitement, and they're gonna get it. Danny's running away for his life. Bwipo cannot do what Impact did. Instead, Impact wants kills the other side of the map. Goes for another taunt to safety.
The evil geniuses have number 1, number 2, and number 3. All 3 sweet spots. And be something that Team Liquid will lose in a race because of the Rift Herald, though. Rift Herald pushes always happen.
You can see this turret take a lot of its health down right now. There's enough wave clear with Bwipo threatening the taunt. They can't do a whole lot more with it.
Outer turret number 2 off of the map. So now can they make a pick?
They're going to look now at the Corki. No way out. Easy set up a crowd control and just cannot live.
Danny's going to be the target. Package and Stand United ready.
Ranking.
Look at Bjergsen.
There it is. They can't bring in Shen anymore. They're going to go in for the dive. Will it be enough in time? Huge damage to the backline. The redive comes in. Jojo burns his Zonius, and now Shen can arrive. Feathers pull on back, and TF is down. And this could be the fight that they need. TL get 1 for nothing. Looking for a second now. Vulcan dangerously low, pops the shield, walks away. The taunt's going to land, and Impact just gets flattened. 700 gold. Bwipo gets payback.
Team Liquid get their Dragon Soul points, and they get their money back critically, Azale. The extra shutdown.
Getting bursted before, it's going to be a lot easier to survive that now.
Yeah, and we're going to keep our eyes again this time around on Bjergsen's positioning, because as we say, with the Anathemas on this Dragon, the critical Mountain Drake.
Impact over the wall, no one in the brush, walk up again, try to find the next play. Bjergsen still holding on a package. Will time out relatively soon, but he engages on Impact, flash to safety. Nocturne in, the ulti's pretty good. It locks him down for a while. Aatrox gone. Smite, rushing it down. Will it happen? It's claimed. Inspired, stops the word.
Has flash. There's a chance that he can get over to the backside of Baron and
look at Santorin, it's just a bait. He's going to be the one peeling, actually. Looks for the first one. Vulcan spotted. The flash knockup's going to land on a Jojo Pion, and here's Shen to show up as well. Jojo flash to safety. Bwipo still has his flash. He has his flash. Danny flashed away last time, and Bwipo made sure to count it. That man is as wide as the earth. Takes another kill. Inspired, forced to run away.
Team Liquid with full control of the Baron area. Inspired, as long as he has his life though, and Nocturne ultimate, there is a hope. There is a small flickering candle of hope for evil geniuses. Can Inspired pull off a miracle? His smite cooldown is not even up right now, actually.
They don't know that. There might be respect required. 3K health from the Baron. Smites up in 2 seconds, and they peel it. They buy the time. Engage comes in. Good damage. No, it's still low at 3K. Frontline damage on Sama. Gonna stay alive. Finds 1. Ton of time bought by Santorin. Gonna get the spike. KazaLoLLCShighlights taking shots from the Baron, but no kills just yet. Good impact. Santorin's 1 hit from dead, but Bwipo takes it well enough. The rocket. Is it gonna land? What's he gonna get? And it's gonna be a goose egg. A rampage for Hansama. EG come up with nothing.
Team Liquid are going to wrap it up now. Vulcan is the hope for EG. Danny's on it. this way. There's so many low health members, but Team Liquid,
wants to buy time for Danny.
He's gonna get here.
2v5 is possible. I mean, you're not going to stop the Baron, but you might get a team fight. He's going to shoot. What? You're kidding me. Centauran fights early. Kill number 1. Here comes kill number 2. Danny's in for number 3. For 4. The king of Pentakill. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me.
Was not Danny with the most incredible play.
Are you insane?
Well, they're going to go for the base. The respawn timer's come before too long. 15 seconds, the important ones. It's going to be at least the inhibitor. Hansama's up in 4. Core's already alive. Nothing but the inhib. But obviously a huge play. So much just done right then.
What can you say about this kid? How many pentas does he have? He's been in the league for a year and a half. He just seems to rack them up with ease. You saw him.
This kid is going places.
Right there. Oh my God, that was just unreal. I mean, this game was over, and now EG
to save his team in clutch playoff games. Like the narrative is always like, oh, can new players hold up in you know the high pressure situations? He gets better with pressure. The man's a diamond, but put him in the LCS, and he's gonna master everybody. And here we go, gonna push down the bottom inhibitor, and he's gonna challenge for the Nexus now as well. Get out, Centauran! Get out, Bjergsen! What is a king to a god right now? Because Danny is about to rule the LCS. Believe in him, because he will do it all by himself. Whippo forced away. Guardian Angel down. The Chompers are in. It's time for the turret number 2.
Evil geniuses are gonna clean it up. They get Centauran. They're gonna get the Nexus, baby.
Would you believe it? Danny puts the team on his back, and he's gonna carry him through to game 1. 1-0 EG. 2 more to go.
just like that.
Yeah, finally. I have been waiting so damn long
like
for
Cloud9
mages
throwback.
into Tom Kench.
Shouts out to Sneaky, and it was delayed again by the early Gangplank ultimate.
You can steal this
last time around, but they still convert on it. And you see they cycle.
To continue losing plates. And so Centauran has just been hovering, because he has to do this to make sure that they are not going to get ganked in all in. That is kind of the answer to this. But without Inspired able to make a play, Centauran gives them the safety to push up. He walks in, he sees if anyone's there, and gives them confidence.
Finds the knock-up. Arrow in there as well. Chain CC. Shield comes in, but the dunk's going to come through. First blood claimed. Inspired in for more. Double up, but JoJo's not in range. Still finds the first. Wants a second. Gets it in for Danny. Here comes JoJo Pion. And Bjergsen TP's it. It's the farm alarm. He's dead.
Obviously, but EG,
Already
they've got
again.
cooldowns for both Diana and Yasuo.
Oh, sidesteps it, but the dunk's on it too. Is it going to be enough damage? Vulcan chomps then, spits him right back out, so Danny will stay alive, but Vulcan will lose his life. Well done. TL, do not want to say die. I mean, there's always a chance, right? Q, E onto a minion, Q again, Rocket Belt, like, Hansama is not far away from being comboed. Inspired, like, again, could have jumped that minion and almost been in range.
Yeah, Air on the side of caution. Yeah. Instant Gale Force there. Doesn't even want to risk. Danny will be fed the gold of the turret. The local gold will go to him. Recall should finish here for Ornn in time.
First, it's going to be close. Oh, they actually got it.
Claim, so thank you, money on the Danny. Harold
they also have Hawkshot to rely on, so their movements into the river should be the most safe, and they've got another pick.
Still rooted, Arrow's gonna land as well. There's nowhere to go. Reinforcements aren't coming in time. 3 kills in a row. TL knocking down Vulcan.
Exactly why you invest in Vision. It always delivers.
If he's not on point with a wind wall on an Ash Arrow or something like that, you're just dead. Yes, Danny has an answer with the cleanse, but same thing goes for Inspired. You can have as many stopwatches.
Okay, we don't see Diana. We see the other 4,
Bjergsen's
and he's blocking him with a gold card. He's going to find that stun. They're going. Arrow's going to land as well, and he can't do a damn thing. Engage comes in towards Whip, but it's not going to matter. The slows are in. The Gale Force forward. Jujupun running away for his life. The slows in for Hansama. Red buff there as well. Impact gonna have a hard time getting away. Here comes the dunk. Vulcan a target. Gonna not W to safety. Gets rooted out of place, and it's gonna be a 2 for nothing. And it's time for Impact to die as well. Team Liquid.
2v5 of the Baron.
So much worse. Rocket. Well tanked, not going to be a problem. JoJo's done. There's no real play here, right? There's no real play. It's going to be claimed. The root's in place. Danny wants to go, but the health bar is so low. Has Inspired flash, pulls in 1 onto the Yasuo. Wind walls in the place, and they're going to get 1 for nothing. Chase in for another. There's 2. Looking for number 3 is already Centauran's in for a bit himself. Vulcan's nearby. Inspired, shot back up. I think he's put him in for more. Is he in range for the rest of this kill? Q's in. He's going to be on cooldown though. Cannot quite find those kills.
But that should give them the
EG able to at least knock a couple of those Baron buffs off, stave off Soul Point here, so giving themselves a chance. And we know if they can find that combo, they can pull it off, but TL just had such good setup. Zoning with Zyra plants, zoning with GP barrels. That was a split second earlier. He gets that kill. If he doesn't get hit by the flag, that can look pretty different. Unfortunately for him, he does go down. And TL, during these replays, we saw Bjergsen kill top tower.
I also want to point out that he doesn't actually have to dive backline with it. You can go on Yasuo, but here we go.
JJ Pong gonna try to find the win. Wall gets away from the TF, jumps right back out. Orin not gonna find it, gets stuck in place and cannot find the ulti. So they're gonna stay alive, but TL still want the siege.
That was still really well played though by JoJo.
Does not have the flash, but he's got enough reinforcements coming around. Hans Palma, be careful, Inspired, almost in range. Can they get it? Jumps in, stunned in place. Hans low, stays alive. Quick stopwatch burns, but JoJo finds the backline. Down goes Core JJ. Bjergsen now time to run. Big slow for Hans Sama. One back for Vulcan there as well. Do they get that kill? Triple knockup into barrels. One more in for the top lane. And Impact takes down Hans Sama. A second for the gangplank. And they're going to keep trading back and forth. Centauri goes down. EG just fight better.
Whipple here going to force down this dragon while the rest of the team engages.
Got flash. Gale Force keeps him in range. They can't find it yet. The rocket lands for damage. Arrow gets him out of the range, but you're going to solo him anyway. Inspired saves the ult, finds the kill.
Danny gets his
Easy pickings. Bjergsen has no flash. They're going to pop the ulti to get vision here, but they're looking like they're just trying to burst it down.
And he's going to want it. Can he make it happen? Oh, it's again Inspired. The better smites all series long. Not going to find it from Impact. He's got to be careful. 1K health left. Whippo goes in for nothing. Gonna go ahead and Prowler's Claw himself to death. 2-0 now. Bjergsen runs away.
There's nothing Team Liquid can do to stop this EG onslaught as soon as they get the engage. And EG knowingly, gladly give up that dragon in favor of the engage. No matter what Hansama used, everything, they chase him down, they chase down the Baron, and they want to take the rewards of the Team Liquid base.
And how far are they going to push? I mean, they didn't even base to spend gold here. Now recalling up some members, but they have TP on Impact. Will they bring him back? They look like they want to at least try to get down this tower. But with the respawns coming in, Inspired is pushing
out. But again, the chase down from this Evil Genius squad, especially through jungle where there's so many walls.
They all flashed in, and now Core has no flash. He's in trouble here.
Slowed, easily knocked up, finds his own ult, and actually maybe they get away. You're gonna have JoJo coming in. Inspired's gonna try again. An early stopwatch, but he didn't press R, so still goes down.
And look at the mini-map. This is with Ash split pushing, so EG know they don't have anything that's going to stop them here. They can hard push this next wave all the way into Inhibitor. Hansama now the Ashe starting recall as EG are knocking at their gates.
That's where it's dying, no problem at all. You can see how far they're cheating up. They want to go for another one if that's the case here.
Reset from both Diana and Tom.
Levels of Ornn items coming through here, on the EG side, and you can see it swinging further and further in their favor.
They're just charging down mid. They're going for the Nexus or Inhibitor turrets.
Are they just going to try to call their bluff? Yeah, they're just going to try to go for the game here, potentially. TL are going to have to recall. Whippo's soloing it up, so TL are going to get sold, but EG, they just want to end the game.
Got one cannon. Bjergsen kill the cannon. Q should kill the cannon. That's going to do a lot to the wave. I don't think you can end the game here. Try to get some damage, but ultimately just giving away the Dragon Soul for middle Inhibitor.
And the read here from EG is that they can't actually walk in. They have no vision on Dragon. They don't think they can fight through the GP barrels, through the Zyra poke.
A good Baron bait.
At least they have the impact ulti. If they can find the target right now, it's not going to happen. He's already TP'd back, though. Flash down, and here comes round two. Core cannot get out. Core can be targeted, takes a ton of damage, and they're going to shut him down. Gale Force in. Danny's excited. The crowd as well. Inspired. Forced the flash away from Whippo. TL pushed away from the Baron pit.
Yeah, JoJo wasn't in range to follow up there, so they still need another knockup for him. And the only one available right now would be from Vulcan, but they can start up this Baron. They have BT to take it. Danny's pushing out mid. It is the 5v4 right now.
Flash engaged. Danny flashes out. Going to try to find the rest. Double knockup for Centauri. Quickly gobbled up, and he's going to be unbenched. Stopwatch burn. But careful, you're on the chompers. Barrel's up. Going to get away. Careful on the rest of it, though. Impact and JoJo still waiting around in the wings. 2/3 down on Impact's ult cooldown.
The slowing actually helps a lot with this Hex Soul for Team Liquid. They constantly throw out these volleys, constantly slowing and keeping EG at range without that Ornn ultimate. But look at the cooldowns for those ults. They're coming back up. They start up Baron again. They want to force this.
Go. The next Baron flip trying again.
Barrels over the wall.
He's trying to find their way in. Diana ulti back up right about now. Onto the Baron. 2K. Stuck against the wall. And one away! Santorin 4 times in a row.
Elder, though.
Here's the burn against Dragon Soul and a Baron buff. They're going to try to find the engage now. Santorin's in! And it's going to go to Whippo! And they're going to start the slaughter! You got to believe 1-for-0 so far. Is it really going to happen? The combo comes in for 2. Is Dragon really not enough? Team Liquid finally burned down 1. Thank you, Leandre.
For EG, really, you're just waiting out the Elder. You don't want to fight on the Elder. It's 30 seconds remaining. You've got to play it safe here. you're willing to give up towers. That's not going to be that important right now. The gold starts to
combination.
They're TPing in there on the Baron.
Again. 10K health, inspired spots it, even as a blast plane. So he's got a lot of mobility for this fight. Not an easy play. They're going to find the first route, but he's the tank. They can still burn him down. 1K health left. Chomps up. He's going to be fine. Inspired gets onto one, and a deletion on a Hansama. Bjergsen the 1v1 against Jojo. Jojo going to wait and find the next target. Already trading back though. TF is down. Santorin's next. And it does not matter if you've got a soul. It does not matter what else is happening. It's a triple kill. Again, it's Danny Clutch in the team fight.
And they're gonna go straight for the base. They've got minions with them.
Vulcan finds Whippo. He's got impact here as well. Gangplank first, 2 hits. He'll kill 1. He'll kill 2. And Whippo can try to save the game.
The hero Team Liquid needed. Whippo now. Can he make the last stand? 2v1 versus the EG carry.
It's too late.
The barrels have to happen. What's it going to be? Turret 1 goes down. Excited Jinx. They're going to go for broke. And they're going to do it again. EG 2-0.
What a team fight to finish it off. Inspired finding the flag there. He connects onto Hansama.
Here's my double or nothing big bet. I don't even get time to make it. Never mind. It's the Aatrox. Less exciting, but this has been this reset. We've got our first core JJ roam on Nautilus up to top side. While EG are covering mid, it's top that's under attack.
Knockup comes into the wall. The entire squad is here. First blood in for Santorin.
Can solo any dragon, no problem for him.
Could be able to take it. It's a big kill. I mean, they get the dive with the minions at the tower, so you lose a wave, you lose your life. Very big deal. It is traded back, of course, for that dragon, as you said, Kobe, on the bottom side. We'll see if it is that kind of role reversal, because in the previous 2 games, it had been first 2 dragons going to TL every single game. And now EG has the first. Can they actually start to stack it up quickly?
Interesting minion wave hold there from Vulcan while they go for a top play.
Flash follow. They find the gold card. Whippo going to keep running away. Ignite burn now as well. Does he get away from the pullback? He does, but the follow through, it's going to land an impact. Yeah, pretty close game. We saw from the FTX gold graph that, you know, individually the players were pretty close. But Whippo, yes, he's going to be the target there. Was neck and neck with impact, but suddenly a 3v1 makes that tougher. Ultimate comes down, but no summon is available. They're going to find it from Leona, and they're just going to burn the man down. EG on the board for Danny.
And Vulcan,
second plate. But Hans has had a lot of time on top side, so despite the fact that there was actually 5 plates up there when the Herald was being taken, they crash the Herald on 3. They do get the full tower. All of that gold's going into Hans's pocket, so he is ahead of the curve. 2,500 gold on this base. We'll see if he can carry from this position, because he has been able to get out to early lead a couple times.
Flash, the kick's in there. They're going to get him just beautiful. Santorin gets killed. Oh, you beat me to Mythic. Yeah. Darn team play. And Vulcan sidesteps, but he's still in a bit of danger. Oh, it was the bait. It was a bait, and Core JJ falls.
That is in preparation. EG have some extra tools to utilize, though, of course, with Jojokin's ultimate, and they're actually going for a top play
on the way. Liquid. He's got a million stuns. He's got that Leona ulti. Naka's going to land there as well. Just the chain CC is in. Absolutely no way to live. Beautiful roam. And they don't know if they have the positioning. They don't know if they have the vision, and they're going to let it go.
I think the ultimates are just too critical for this team. Yeah. They're too big for having Silas and Ornn and
going into it. You know, it is quite powerful in that. I remember, you know, seeing some plays back at MSI in the day.
Oh, flash engage. You're going to be running out of 3 of them. What's going to land as well? Core JJ flashes, tries to stay alive, will not do so. TF in for 1. Impact in the front line. Ornn comes across, finds very little. Hansama goes down, and Whippo's to follow.
It's a massacre, and Evil Geniuses are not done. Impact hunting them down.
The turret's there for safety, but Vulcan just cannot die. Santorin kicks one back, wants Bjergsen to live, but the gold card lands. The pillar's there.
Popping the ultimate, no hesitation. This team strikes quickly. They strike hard. Their rewards are massive. Bottom turret given over to Danny. This man is...
TL dropping Herald mid to try to get Prio and set this up here.
Not as much as they can. Should still get the charge. Indeed, it will do so. Turn on a half HP, so one good fight can mean knocking down mid-outer.
All right, the positioning going to be very, very dangerous here.
Oh, they found Bjergsen. 2v1, he takes the Aatrox for big healing. Is it going to be enough, though, as he's just kicked around and kicked in the teeth? And no, not just quite shut down. Finally, the card lands, but the re-engage looks good. It's a 4v3. They're going to shut down Vulcan. Onto Inspired is next, and they're going to find the kick back in the burn down. Danny, stunned for a second, but gets out. Now it is a 4v3 favoring Team Liquid.
They needed that so critically for Team Liquid. The counterpunch, they actually got 2 off of EG. Now, can they turn it into a Dragon?
He's poked so low. Another Q hit from Danny, and Danny can go aggressive here on the Bwipo. Bwipo separated from the team.
No one's really in range. He's got a flash away! And Danny just always knows his limits. Flash to the safety, heal to stay alive, just barely back in there. CoreJJ forced to run away. Gold card could mean CoreJJ can't quite find it. But Santorin wants in. Santorin's got the Q. He's got the setup. They're going in, and they've got that one. Good sidestep by Impact, but the anchor's gonna land. They trade him back, though. Impact will get kicked, and he will go down.
Team Liquid have life left in them. It will be a 3v3. Bwipo, 7 seconds left on his arrival.
And they have better health bars now because Inspired and Vulcan have respawned. They are back here. Danny is healing up. It is not over. The scrap is continuing. Bjergsen on the side.
That pillar's beautiful.
How much poke can Danny get done? This Ezreal is their only advantage. Pillar up there from Inspired. Maybe they can poke out some advantage.
Hans has a blast plant to join the fight. They can still flash for gameplay as well.
Or
okay, Hans has his fight for now. Vulcan goes in. They take the chain CC. A great stopwatch. Huge by Bjergsen. And now Hans Sama's firing. And they got to get a bunch of kills in this one. Bjergsen low, though, but walking away from out of range. Inspired rooted in place. Here comes Impact indeed. Wants the next one, but Santorin at 200 HP. It's a smite, steal, or bust. And EG in the long play make it happen. TF sees them all running for their lives. They run for the hills, and they're going to get that shut down.
EG just keep doing it. They never give up. Dictating here. Just under 30 seconds until a potential Ocean Soul here. Bjergsen looking for a pick. This will be a big one.
Big lockdown. Gets away from it, though. Misses the stun. His Impact heals all the way back to full HP. Aatrox can be traded now back and forth. But we got JoJo down here as well. And Bjergsen's not long for the world. Tries to heal up, runs away for his life. JoJo gets a fadeaway stun. Inspired now here as well. Bjergsen burning down. Trundles eats him alive. 2 for 0. And Impact keeps healing. On this side of the team fight, though, is just CoreJJ dying. Hans Sama burns every cooldown to run away and hide as his team just dies.
The geniuses have done it. Freak Ocean Soul is there and control of the entire. To get themselves into position to sweep Team Liquid.
Baron's gonna go down. No chance to take it away. Evil geniuses. They trusted in their scouting.
Take me down. They picked the god of healing for just that, and now with Baron buff, they're coming for that Nexus.
They're gonna knock down one turret pretty easily. Baron is on, and it's time to get a lot done. 4,000 damage out of Impact. A world ender indeed. Top turret goes down. They're playing them out
to use Aatrox, and he will counterpick an Ord.
Yeah.
He definitely will, and now EG pushing in right up to the inhibitor. They do send out JoJo, as you can see, on the map to get mid-wave pushing as well, so they can get the 4-1 split push and finish the deed.
Time to go for the turret. A little bit of poke out there from Danny. Bwipo starting to get chunked with the fact that Cyrilda's is in, and that means Danny can kill frontline too. The man's barely got 1.5 items right now, so Bwipo walking back to the fountain to heal up. The can is still shooting down at the TL base.
Hans critically just bought his IE. He was on just the BF. They need that desperately. It's really up to Hans to carry the damage of these team fights.
They want to go in for the turret fall, but it's too late for that one. Fortunately, in the front line, true shot barrage on a 3. Bjergsen on the side, dives right on in. Can they burn down Impact? And they cannot. Immunes the gold card, but already frontliner is dead. They find the knockup. They're going for broke. Danny stays alive. Centaur gets a kick, but not onto a second target. 2 for 0. And EG will heal all the way back up with this Ocean Soul. Stun lands.
As they're pushing in, they have the Ocean Soul to go full.
A bit more, a hook, a CoreJJ dead, and Evil Geniuses will just slaughter everyone. A 3-0 victory. The clutch gene belongs to the young guns of EG. They will crush Team Liquid, and EG will head to their first ever LCS final.
Truly,
they got to watch the series and say, okay, we see what you're doing, we see what your tendencies are. Does EG have a new script for tomorrow? Does 100 Thieves, are they able to react to what we saw today? Does he throw out all the old notes and try again for this one because the team looked different? Like, it's going to be fun to see what that adaptation is. Like, that is your advantage for upper bracket. You got to watch this team and see what it is they do and then say, okay, we're ready for it.
Exactly. And the other question is, did EG actually have additional strategies that they didn't have to show? This was a 3-0 at the end of the day. It was a very hotly contested 3-0, don't get me wrong, but they might still have additional picks, in their back pocket. But on the other side, we cannot overlook 100 Thieves because they have been incredible. Closer, not just this playoffs, but last playoffs, I think he has been by far the best player in the LCS come playoffs, 2 splits in a row. They're defending their title. He is absolutely in form. And he is just a different beast. Like, he is so hard to contain no matter what pick he's on, it feels like these days.
Tomorrow will be exciting.
Yeah.
The trophy given out again. I cannot wait for it.
And I'm excited to see because it feels like playoffs so often comes down to being clutch in the moment. That game 1 pentakill will seared in my brain forever. Like, that's just absurd, right? What you can do when it matters most. But I think back to the top moments of 100 Thieves where it's like, oh, Closer can actually 1v9 a whole game or a whole series. I've seen FBI do the exact same thing with leads that big. We're like, look, we've seen it a 3-0 Aphelios, and FBI turns that into a W by himself. We've seen a 3-0 Lee Sin for Closer. It got permabanned against him the very next week, right? Like, these are players who will step up to that very level themselves.
Even before today, Danny was interviewed, and he said that a highlight pentakill means nothing compared to a championship for him. He's got another highlight pentakill, and tomorrow he plays for the championship.
Yeah, it's going to be such an exciting match, and you have to think, in some ways, the momentum kind of goes in the favor of EG because you're coming off of getting to play in front of the crowd. You've kind of got those jitters out of the way. You had this 3-0 sweep of TL. They have got to be so confident, really kind of in their comfort zone now, where 100 Thieves, I think they have to go through a little bit of what these teams experienced in game 1, where it's getting the first jitters out of the way, playing in front of a big crowd, kind of having that experience because it's been a long time for some of these guys, and other guys have never had that experience.
Yeah, and it's going to come down as well, like, kind of actually coming down off bit. EG, by the way, outstanding. But coming down off of the day, right? I mean, you're going to go to bed a few hours, and it's like, okay, I actually need to just calm down and fall asleep because you want that rest. And it's like, if those visions are still going in your head, like, that can get you sometimes.
Same. I'm looking forward to some sleep.
Yeah.
My heart was pumping. It was only 3 games, but man, it was an exciting 3-game sweep from the Evil Geniuses. Now they just prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no one you scrim, right? Like, no one's going to be at your level for the scrims to even matter. It's like, just give me the draft prep.
They just scrim today.
Yeah, right? It's like, all right, we got a couple of 30 minutes. Great, out we go. But yeah, then it's just, okay, it's draft prep. It's what do we know about 100 Thieves based on last week, right? What do we know about them based on that one? And then you hope those notes stand up because, right, that plans often don't survive first contact with the enemy. It's like, well, we handled Lee Sin in this game, but it wasn't Closer's Lee Sin. So, like, is that a permaban just like it was last week, when TL fought that team? Like,
and that's where you feel like for the coaches, because coaches are going to have some of those sleepless nights staying up, because there's no limit to the amount of prep you can do for this, right? You're trying to think through every single scenario, so you're never taken off guard by any sort of a curveball, any sort of a new pick ban. And we did see some of that in this, right? We got Diana Yasuo on the other side. It was the Ashe Zyra, right? They actually, that's not the story of the series because it lost, but seeing that come out and how effective it was in the early stages, do you want to try to theory craft your kind of answers to that sort of a thing if 100 Thieves looks to emulate? Because they have also played, that sort of style too, where they play enchanters, they play more lane dominant through bot. So you always have to kind of be prepared for anything they can throw at you.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait for tomorrow. But we are going to the stage where the Tigers is talking with the young guns, Joji Pyun and Danny, in our Verizon post-game interview.
Welcome, everyone, to the Verizon post-game interview. I am joined by the young carries of Evil Geniuses, a 3-0 against Team Liquid. Jojo, you declared this in a tweet already prior to the series. What gave you confidence in EG's ability to pull off this feat?
I think we're just better than them, and I think we improved so much. I don't think we were playing well during the regular season, and then we kind of got like a reality check after lock-in that we weren't that good, and then I think we all tried really hard to keep improving, and then, coming into this game, I knew we would be better than them after how much we improved and how much we worked, so, yeah.
One way to show that improvement and that continuous work of EG is for Danny to get yet another pentakill. You have moved up in the standings. Now tied for second, a 5-way tie for second in number of pentakills. Can you walk me through that play a bit? Because we saw Vulcan posturing in River. It looked like buying the time for you to come and make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, before I was even in the mid lane, they said they're all really low and they're just doing the Baron, and it's like actually Jinx pentakill, like they predicted it. And surprisingly, they were right. I mean, I can't believe that this actually worked, because if I was, I mean, it's surprising. It's really surprising.
A lot of elements took us by surprise today. I think one of them was just the fashion in which EG came out. What was the decision behind Impact coming out in the shades, American flag wrapped around your shoulders, the whole vibe you all had going on?
I love America! I'm not even American, I'm Canadian, but I still love America. You know, you gotta represent, so. Yeah.
North America through and through. Now we're talking about this improvement and this pop-off in playoffs. Danny, yes, you've been in playoffs before. We've seen you do this feat, but now again in front of this crowd, what is it about this stage that allows you all to be unified in the way that you aggress in these games?
I think I just took all these fans and embraced it in my own play. And I mean, just being here has been so amazing. Like,
yeah.
Seeing all the people is just so nice.
Yeah,
like,
soak it in. Soak it in. What about you, JoJo? This is also the first time for you in front of such a crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy being in such a big crowd and how supportive they are. I mean, it's amazing. And also, we knew, like, we kind of have a crowd buff, I feel like, so. I mean, I feel like the other team usually gets nervous when there's a crowd, but we kind of embrace the crowd because we love the crowd, so I feel like that's why we play so much better.
And I will say this infectious energy goes all the way to the top. I had the pleasure of watching the first game with your parents, actually. So, Danny, what is it like? Multiple families here supporting EG, really coming with a lot of energy to back you all up.
I think the fact that my family, Vulcan's family, other people from EG's family, they came here to see us, and I know this event is probably one of the bigger ones that Riot has done, and I feel like just having them, like the family, it makes me really, really happy, especially to end on a win like this.
I can feel that happiness resonating internally from both of you. We've had a lot of discussion about the future of your careers and just the strength at which you have started. What do you feel about that future? Do you feel you are the future of the LCS in a way?
I mean, we beat like the people that called super teams, so I think so. I mean, I think both of us will definitely be the future of LCS, but you never know.
You gotta have that confidence going into the rest of the weekend, because this isn't the end of the journey. The reigning champions await you in tomorrow's matchup, 100 Thieves. Danny, go first. How do you think that's gonna go?
I really think we are gonna 3-0 them, because I think they're not that good. But to be humble, respectfully, it could be 3-0, 3-1.
3-1.
Towards us.
Maybe 3-1.
Yeah.
Is that just to be humble?
Just to be humble.
Just to be humble.
Okay. So you're locking into that prediction as well then, 3-1?
If we're humble, yeah, 3-1.
Okay. I feel like the undertone is the 3-0 though.
Also, to add on my note, I thought TL was a better team than 100 Thieves, and the fact that we swept them, I mean, it could end up poorly for them.
All right. Thoughts from the young guns themselves? Danny, JoJo, thank you so much for joining me on the stage after that victory. Congratulations on the 3-0.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Your first appearance before the crowd. Woo. We do have more action to come, everyone. Soon enough, we will have the MSI draw show. But before we get into that, let's head on over to the Bud Light Breakdown.
Yeah.
Woo!